reason we put this piece together is we wanted to draw attention to the increasingly valuable relationship between nuclear medicine physicians and other GU oncology specialists looking after prostate cancer patients. And of course, nuclear medicine has always been a part of prostate cancer since the early days of bone scanning and strontium therapy and so on. But what we've seen in the past 5 years is the emergence of PET tracers such as PSMA and also PSMA-based therapies such as lutetium PSMA, which means that the value of nuclear medicine has dramatically increased, and the scope of what nuclear medicine can offer for prostate cancer patients is expanding very considerably.
The reality is that prostate cancer is very much a multidisciplinary cancer now in terms of care as well as clinical and research activity. Nuclear medicine is critical. We need nuclear medicine involved for PSMA, access to PSMA PET imaging, but not just access, but also high quality reporting, and that's critical for both diagnosis, staging and therapeutic monitoring. The other aspect of why nuclear medicine is so critical in prostate cancer now and our MDT is PSMA theranostics. We simply wouldn't have access to this unless we have nuclear medicine involved and strongly embedded in the team. But at the same time, nuclear medicine need us to help identify and recruit and manage the patients. And so it really is a team effort to not just deliver deliver great quality clinical care, but also to take advantage of the many research opportunities that come out of doing cutting edge, first-in-world clinical trials with PSMA theranostics.
Look, we really value the opinions and learning about prostate cancer and patterns of spread. We're not just reporting scans and counting lumps, but we need to understand the pathology, and that means knowing the patterns of distribution, what the clinical question is, what you want us to try to tell you. And if we just sit in a dark room and report scans, we can get the wrong answer time and time again, and we won't even know that. But when we come to the meeting and see that we're not giving you the right information, we can adjust. We also improve the way we report. We've been doing prostate imaging for a long time with choline scanning and fluorine-18 bone scanning, and PSMA's come on board now. But it's fair to say that we've learnt an enormous amount from our colleagues. Mesorectal nodes, a new pattern of spread. Is this something you're aware of? We can bounce this off you guys. What do you see when you operating on the patients? What's the typical pattern of spread? What do you expect to see? And then we can adjust our report in a logical and rational way. So it really improves our ability to provide you with good reports.
By embedding the nuclear medicine team in the MDT, we see great cross-fertilization. So the nuclear medicine team see the clinical and research challenges that we have in prostate cancer for our patients, and likewise they learn from us about the management challenges for these patients. On the other hand, we as GU oncology specialists learn from the nuclear medicine team about the technologies they have and what they can offer in terms of imaging and therapy. And I think unless we're each sitting around the table week in, week out, looking at these cases and having that sort of interaction, we wouldn't have made the strides forward that we've certainly seen in our department. So our message is very simple. We think it's time to go nuclear and very much embed the nuclear medicine team, the PET imaging and therapy teams in particular, within the prostate cancer MDT. We think that this will lead to very interesting research questions that we can work up in a prospective manner and ultimately improve outcomes for our prostate cancer patients.